Hey guys, this is Red from Red's Third Dimension Gaming, and today I am going to do a review for Fate Extella Link. Before we get into the review, I want to let you know that there will be no gameplay included in the review. So all my reviews with full commentary throughout the whole video on the game, it's a review of the game, were claimed and are being monetized by Marvelous, which I got a review copy for that game from Xseed. Xseed reached out to Marvelous about this issue with the reviews at least, and they said there's nothing they can do. I even filed a dispute on the one review and they basically declined it, and if I submit an appeal, that basically means I could get a copyright strike, which right now on my channel I can't afford to do that. So instead of Fate Extella Link gameplay, there will be gameplay from some other game, probably an Idea Factory game, because Idea Factory and Compile Heart are good people. So keep that in mind when you're watching the review. Okay? And if you do want to actually help support me, you can use one of the links below. Or you can become a patron and donate. So now, let's get into the review. Returning to the virtual world of Seraph, this action-oriented game continues the story of Fate Extella, the Umbral Star. Is this game just a cash-in sequel, or is it something that is more improved and better than its predecessor? Let's find out in this review. Fate Extella Link picks up right after Fate Extella TUS. The Holy Grail War and the aftermath that followed is finished. There is a new enemy that our 26 servants roster must take on in order to save our virtual world of Seraph. Here's a synopsis of the beginning of the story. One day, while the reborn servant Altera and Master stroll through the capital, a group of aggressor programs appear for the first time since the end of the conflict. Servant Charlemagne jumps into the fight to save the day, but after the smoke clears from the battle, young Altera is missing. With the peaceful existence of Seraph threatened by a new foe, Servant Nero and her master, along with this dashing new ally, will have to work together to protect all that they have built. The next 7 days will change the destiny of all who dwell in this virtual world. Link the Fate world like never before. The scenes are as long as they've ever been in Fate Extella Link. Sometimes there's just too much of this, but it's not a huge deal if you have a lot of time. If you're like me and are impatient and don't have the time to watch all the dialogue scenes, you can easily just skip them. They can be painful to watch it sometimes throughout the game. When you do actually get into the gameplay, it feels very smooth and easy. I did not get bored with the game, and is essentially the same type of gameplay mechanics from its predecessor. They're just a little more fine-tuned, and it feels amazing. My favorite feature was the chain Phantasm attacks. These are joint attacks with your support servants, and are extremely fun. I found no problems with moving around the map. It seems like the developers fixed the whole losing a base so easily problem from the last game. I feel like I don't have to babysit our allies as much in this game. This makes it a better overall experience. Graphics don't seem like they have changed too much. I had no crashes and didn't have any dropped frames. Cutscenes and everything look great. While being in your base camp, you can interact with your companion servants, and there are some interesting relationship activities that I might not have been able to show you because it's not family friendly, but this is the Japanese version of the game. Also, I'm not allowed to show any footage because it'll get claimed by Marvelous, so there you guys go. Also, I don't know if they've taken it out of the North American release yet, so you'll have to wait until the North American one comes out in order to see if it's still in the game. On another note, you strengthen your relationships with your friendly servants and learn more about them through their side missions. On the PS4 and Switch versions of the game, you can participate in 4-on-4 online battles. This game never ceases to amaze me with the amount of content that it has for it. You'll definitely not run out of things to do for a long time. A note on that, you cannot join these fun battles on the Vita version of the game. For $49.99, it is set at a very reasonable price. Overall, I didn't care too much for the story in this game. I think that its predecessor's story was superior to this one, but I enjoyed the gameplay more than its predecessor. They fixed many problems and it was easier to get through. Some people might think the game is too easy, but I think it's the best anime-styled Dynasty Warriors game out right now. It's actually better than the latest releases of Warriors games. It's definitely worth picking up even on the Vita. I'm giving this game an 8 out of 10. It's better in terms of gameplay than the Warriors series and its predecessor, but the story is more boring for me this time. It does have an online supported game mode, which is great for PS4 and Switch users, but Vita users are left in the dust. Definitely a must buy for Fate and hack and slash fans. If you would like to buy the game and help support my channel, you can use one of the links below, and for an additional $3 off, you can use the PlayAsia link and the code R3D. I'd like to give a quick shout out to my patrons for this month: Yo-Yo Mongo, Sten0328, Mike Shadow 24, and Snizzy Snaz Bullets. Thank you guys for being my patrons for this month. If you would like to help support me through Patreon, you can become a patron for as little as $1 a month or as much as $100 a month. Any little amount helps me towards buying new Japanese games and keeping this channel alive. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out my reviews for Fate Extella. The only way to help support me through those videos would be to like them and use one of my affiliated links. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget the thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. See you in the next review.